Well, welcome back to Everyday Iowa. Our friend Jonas Everett from Premier Investments is back with tips on a mid-year financial check. So we're in the midsummer right now. We're
How's it the middle of the year already?
I know, right? It's gone way too fast.
Around our house, you can't say the S word's coming up. Our 16-year-old, don't say the S word.
Don't say the S word?
You know what that stands for?
School?
School, yeah. Don't say that.
So you got about, what, 2 months?
Middle of the year already, yeah.
Middle of the year,
amazing.
yeah. So
you got to assess your financial situation.
Okay. So how do we do that? How do we?
Well, you have to do an audit. You have to audit your personal finances right here.
Okay.
And the reason this is important, go through all your automatic deductions. Even financial people run into trouble on this. The Everett family, when we did a financial audit, we discovered we were paying for a health club membership for a year and a half when we thought we had it canceled. $49 a month, waste of money.
Yep.
We didn't blame each other. We just solved the problem.
Yeah.
Did the financial audit. We actually felt a lot better after finding that. So a financial audit on your automatic deductions. Some people can put everything on the credit card and pay that off each month.
Right.
A little bit risky for younger families. You know, I would say most people do automatic deductions out of their bank account. You have to audit that, and you have to review and adjust your spending priorities.
Okay. I'm guessing that happens a lot with like subscriptions or memberships.
Yeah,
I bet that's a big one.
Yep.
Yep. So
I think everybody does it, and don't feel ashamed by it. Just do it. Get it over with. Find the mistake and fix it right away.
Exactly. All right, next up.
This is a fun one. So I call this, I always ask my customers, what's your spare tire and extra spare tire situation? What that is an emergency fund, and it's a very boring fund to have, but you have to have a spare tire, you have to have an extra spare tire. We're in the middle of summer, so people like to go crazy on their home projects. Sometimes you'll find your extra spare tires chewed up by a retaining wall, and that dips into your regular emergency fund. So you have to pad that back in. You go out for 2 sandwiches, a family of 4, you go out for 4 sandwiches, that's like $42 now. That's going to cut into your spare tire situation. So you need to always pad into that. And basically, you need to adjust your short-term savings goals. You need to add about 7 to 10% into that. The prices of things are going up. If you get into a pickle, these youth sports, and you go out, you get carry out, it's going to be a $50 bill. So that's going to come out of your emergency fund.
Okay. All right. Next up.
Yeah, this is the fun one. Everybody's making money, since January of 2023, January 1st, 23, everybody's making money. You need to assess how much risk you're taking. So a lot of the retirement and investment portfolios are up right now. You need to figure out, are you making money because you're taking a lot of risk? Do you, in other words, like going to the doctor, do you have higher cholesterol, higher blood pressure? Or are you making money and are you rebalanced properly? Are you basically diversified to weather the next storm that might be coming up?
Okay. All right. That's always a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah.
All right.
Update your financial situation. Use the political question. Hey, do we have an election coming up in November? I haven't followed it.
Do we?
Yeah,
I'm not sure about that. Okay. I'll get back to you.
I haven't seen any of the commercials or any of the people waving the flags or anything.
We'll get back to that one.
Use the political question for your own household. Are you better off than you were 3 years ago? If you are, then increase your retirement contributions.
Okay. All right. And next up here.
Plan for seasonal expenses. I call this the amusement park meltdown. When people go on vacations, they actually go on vacations to spend money. They underestimate the amount of money that they're going to spend on vacation. You need to overestimate the amount of money. That way you're not all stressed out while you're on the vacation. That's not the point of having a vacation. So overestimate, add 40% to whatever you think the total 40%.
Really?
Trust me on this
All right.
one.
I'll trust you. You're the
I've
expert.
seen a lot of parents have, I call it amusement park meltdowns, where they're screaming at each other in the face.
Not husband and wife meltdowns?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They're supposed to.
Yeah, that could be. So you need to over adjust on that, and then obviously, we're having, the government says there's no inflation. I don't believe them. The electricity is going up. like crazy, so you need to plan on a higher utility
Okay.
bill too.
All right.
That's where your spare tire and extra spare tire come into play. So
All right, 40%, I'll remember that.
40%.
All right, so where can we find you and get more information?
Yeah, you could call 800-383-6590 or locally 363-3811. We are booked 12 weeks out.
Okay, oh, that's good to know.
So
Okay.
we're looking at October
Okay.
appointments you can get on our
Right.
October wait list. But
Okay.
we can do all this for you. I'm a little biased. I think the Midwest is the place, Eastern Iowa is the place to get a financial advisory team
Yeah.
around you versus East and West Coast and Chicago,
Yeah.
because we're less expensive. And we're just
There
as
you go.
good. So.
You are better, right?
And we're local.
You're better.
Yeah,
You're
we're better.
You're better.
I don't know if
Yeah.
we're better, but we're local.
Well,
so.
we appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
thanks,
for being
Chris.
here. All right. Well, on the way next, we'll take